Hi, good afternoon. My name is James. I'm here to see Sarah.
That's me.
Hi, Sarah. I'm James. I'm the funeral celebrant. We spoke on the phone,
Yes, yes.
and I'm coming in today to discuss to you further about Mildred's funeral ceremony. Yes.
Okay, come on in.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to sit right here?
Yes, I can sit here.
Would
Thank
you
you very
like
much.
a water or a tea?
Oh, water would be excellent. Thank you very much.
Here's your water, James.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Sarah. So, how's your day and how's everything going?
A little stressful today,
Yes.
a bit
Yeah.
emotional, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. You're a little bit down at the moment, and first of all, I'm really sorry for the loss of your best friend. Um, it's never a good time, going through this and to lose such a good friend as well. And you mentioned you've known Mildred for
About
since
50 years.
university, yeah. So
Yeah.
really long time. Yeah. Okay. So my job is to come in and to run you through the whole ceremony of what's involved, what's
Okay.
included on the day, and also to help you prepare for that day as well. All right. So in this conversation, I'll obviously be going through a few things, but
Okay.
one of the first things I might go through first with you is just to make sure that I've got all the important information of Mildred's,
Okay.
like get all her names correct and her date of birth and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so would you have her information handy
Yeah.
that we can go through that?
Okay.
Ideally, I like to get this done first, Sarah, just so that we can get all the official paperwork
Yeah.
out of the way, and then we can then have more of a relaxed conversation and just talks more about Mildred's and her life and what she was like. Then we can tailor that and then add that in the ceremony on the day. Okay. So let's just go through this quickly. So I've got her name here from what you mentioned on the phone is Mildred Young.
Yes.
Okay, that's Y-O-U-N-G.
Yep.
And her date of birth was the
1st of January 1912.
okay, wonderful. And her deceased date?
22nd of March.
22nd. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, and the funeral home that is with Derek at
From I think White
Lady.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. Derek, he's an amazing guy. He's really passionate about what he's doing. I've worked with Derek for many years. We get along really well, and we know exactly how to ensure that that day is a special day for the deceased family. Okay. So you can rest assured that everything will be done professionally, and it's going to be a special day.
Okay. Thank you.
And for the ceremony we talk about, and you said you like the chapel service and then a burial service. Is that still the same?
Yeah, she mentioned me quite a fair few times that that's how she wanted to do it, just
That's
like
how she
burial.
wants to do it. Yeah, right. Okay. Wonderful. So it's a chapel service and the burial service. Okay. Well, after you told me about what type of service that you want, I've done some research, and there's a chapel and a gravesite service in Mount Gravatt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not far from here.
No, it's actually we're in Dara, so it's only about 15 minutes from here, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So in Mount Gravatt, there's a chapel there, and then just across, right outside, there's a gravesite there.
Yeah.
Okay, you're happy with that?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
wonderful.
you.
You said that you were gonna come back to me with the time. Have you thought about the time, or I think you were saying that you were gonna talk with some of her friends as well?
We discussed it within a group of friends.
Yeah.
But I think 10 o'clock a.m.
10
Yeah.
o'clock. Okay, wonderful. So that's a good time. It's
Yeah.
you know it's not too hot. 10 o'clock.
Mm.
So ideally, if the service time starts at 10,
Yeah.
perhaps you may want to tell everyone to be there maybe 1:45 or
Okay.
9:30, just to give it enough time for everyone to find their car park and
Yeah.
find their way up to the chapel and
Okay.
then settling in.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you are the only contact
Right now, yes.
right now?
Yes.
Okay. No problems. Okay, and your best contact phone number, please?
It's 04
Yep.
04
Yep.
86
Yep.
81
Yep.
80.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. All right, wonderful. So as I mentioned as well, with obviously my service of helping you with everything here today and on the day of the ceremony, so my fees is $350.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's no extra fees on top. So
Is that for the whole day?
that's for the whole day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be there with you, guiding everyone and,
Yeah.
and being the host through the chapel service,
Yeah.
and then lead through to the burial service as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Done. That's all the paperwork that we have to do today.
Okay.
I think the funeral director should already have all of this information, but I just wanted to go through it again just to make sure everything is accurate,
Yeah.
and then I'll pass this on and then share the information with him, and just to make sure everything is all right. Okay. So are you familiar with the funeral ceremony of what's involved and what's included in it? Have anyone ever run you through before?
I think Derek mentioned a few things, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm here today, is just to run you through, give you a bit of an idea on, what it's like on the day, what's involved, what I'll be doing, and, anything that, as I mentioned before, anything that you like for me to add into my eulogy,
Yeah.
you can, we can go through that.
Okay.
So you're close friend with Mildred for
Yes.
50 years,
50
as you
years, yeah.
mentioned. That's a long time,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
We were going to uni together. That's how we
Oh.
first met, yeah.
Oh
We
wow.
were doing same course,
Yeah.
teaching,
Yeah.
so we were pretty much did the course together, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful.
And became really good friends.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Oh, nice. Really nice. Okay. It's some people, when you met them immediately or
Yeah.
straight away, you just knew that you guys are gonna be a lifelong friend.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so I've got here. Sarah is a run sheet of
Okay.
what's involved on the day. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll give you a copy and I'll run it through with you. Excuse me. So because we're doing both ceremony, so there might be some part that it may sound like we're repeats, or
Okay.
that we might be doing a same thing twice. However, we can tailor it just so that it suits the situation
Yeah.
and the ceremony. So basically, the tradition of the chapel ceremony or the cremation service. So just as everyone enter the chapel, ideally we like to be playing a music that I guess when Mildred's friends or her family,
Yeah.
when they hear it,
Yeah.
they think of her.
Yeah.
Did you have any song or any music that know that Mildred's like, that she
She loves classical music.
classical
Just
music?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Piano. She loves the piano.
The piano
yeah.
music. Okay. Did you know any of the songs, or have you got the songs?
I don't have them right now, but I
Yeah.
can get back to you
Okay.
if it's yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to come back to me with the songs that we
Yeah.
play. So
How many do you think I need?
yeah. So for the cremation service, we'll have one that plays when people settling into the chapel. and then perhaps there's one during the reflection when everyone sort of stand up and pray their respect and also to celebrate the life of Mildred. So there's one there, and then perhaps one at the end. Okay, so there's 3, and then for the burial there are one again as when everyone's sort of coming in and gather together at the gravesite, and then one during the reflection, whether if you want to play the same song at the cremation reflection part. Okay, so that's another one, and then the music as last respect. Okay, so that's one. So in total 6, I would say. Yeah. So around 5 or 6. Okay, depending if you want the reflection music to be the same as the cremation and the burial. Okay. So you're coming back to me with that one?
Music.
The music? Okay, wonderful. Alright, so I'll just make a note here just so that I can speak to Derek and just so he knows that you're coming back to either him or myself. Alright, so just let us know.
Do you think for the music, do you think I can put them in a CD or you can do that for me?
Yeah, so you can either you can put them on a CD or you put them in an MP3 and just pass it to us on the day. Okay. Or I mean before that.
Okay.
All right. So we've got the music as everyone enter to the chapel. Normally myself as a funeral celebrant, I'll be doing the welcoming and the introduction, just to introduce myself and thanks everyone for coming, and talks a little bit about what we're here and what we're all about. Okay, and basically just to talk a little bit about the celebration of Mildred's life.
Okay.
Right. Now for the eulogy as well, that's something that either myself can do the talking or yourself or any of her family members can do the talking of the eulogy as well. Did you want me to do the talking of the speaking of the eulogy?
For now, I think it's best for you to say it.
Okay. Perfect. I'm happy to do that. Okay. And what we might need to go through then is we just after we do a quick rundown of the ceremony, then you can tell me a little bit more about Mildred and her family, her partner, her brothers and sisters, and her career, those sort of things. Okay. Now is the speakers, or basically the speaking opportunity for any of her family or friends that like to come up and to do the speaking, to share the memory of themselves and Mildred together. Did you have anything that you like to
I think
share?
I would want to say something in that part, yes.
In this part? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know if anyone else would like to do that, or just you at the moment?
I think a couple of people, I think one of her students.
Okay, one of her students as well.
Yeah.
Do you know that student name by any chance, Sarah?
I think it was Tiffany.
Tiffany.
But do you think on that time was you able to do like a announce it?
Yeah.
If you want to come up.
Okay, so just you just want me to do a quick shout out if there's anybody that
maybe someone's just shy or
Yeah. Okay. Yes, so I can do that. Well, we've got we've got plenty of time there. You mentioned it's only going to be a small ceremony and there won't be many people. So we've got plenty of time there, Sarah. So I can do just a quick announcement after you speak, and then invite if there was anybody else would like to come up. Okay, wonderful. So after you did your speaking, it will be the reflection part. So that reflection part is basically a reflection of Mildred's life, where often how it works is I'll be asking everybody to stand up, okay, and just pray a respect a few moments for Mildred and to celebrate her life. So during that time, as I said before, often there will be music playing in the background, just a soft, slow music. Okay, just so everyone can just take a quick moment to remember Mildred and always remembers her.
Yeah.
And during that time, everyone is welcome to come up and put a flower on top of the coffin, and also if there was any messages that anyone want to leave, some people may shy and they don't want to do the speaking, but if they've written a message for Mildred, they can come up and place that on top of the casket as well. Okay. Next is the reading and the prayer. So the reading is basically if there's any poem that has meaning, great meaningful on Mildred's life, and that reflects her. Did you have any poem?
We do have two that we're thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah. But if there's more, do you think we should put more in, or just?
Look, ideally it's depend on yourself and the family of how you want it, or how long, how many poem you want to include.
Okay.
Now for the reading, there are two sections. So you've got the one which is at the cremation service in the chapel, and then you've also got another reading part at the burial service as well. So did you want to do just one each?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay. No worries. It's good that you mentioned you've already got a poem that you already prepare for. However, I also prepare a couple of pages of poem that that you can have a look through as well, Sarah. And if there was anything that you like, you can always let me know.
Okay.
Okay, and we can add that in as well. And did you have that poem handy with you now? Or?
Yes, I have one, but the other one I don't have, but I have this one.
Okay, perfect. So it's a beautiful poem, isn't it? Can I have this, or did you want to email me both of them, or?
You can have I have a copy of it.
Okay, wonderful. And when will you be able to get me the other poem?
I think maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Afternoon, yeah.
Okay, no worries. And you email that through, or?
Yes, I emailed that
You email
to
that through.
you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Put this away. Now for the poem, for the readings.
Yeah. Would you be doing this, or would?
That's again, it's a section where I'm happy to do, but at the same time, you are also welcome, or if there's anyone in the family or friend would like to come up and do the reading as well.
Yeah.
Did you want to do that part?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. I think because you know the poem as well, and maybe when you translate out, when you speak it out, it may touch hearts more, because that poem definitely, I'm sure it will reflect back onto Mildred's life, and wonderful. Okay, so after the poem, that's when the committal starts, and that's when it's sort of the last moment for everyone to say goodbye, or send Mildred back to obviously the earth, as she's leaving us. So that time, ideally, everyone will be standing up, and then the casket will be removed to the front of the chapel, and then obviously, because we're doing the burial ceremony, it will be moved to the front of the chapel, and then move on to the gravesite area to begin the burial service. Okay, now during that time, after the casket has been carried to the front of the chapel, I'll be saying a thank you and a farewell to family and friends who came that day. Okay, just in case if they're if some of them have to leave early and can't continue the burial service. But I will be making an announcement if there was anyone that like to join the burial service, that Mildred wished for, then they can do that as well. Okay. And then just as everyone finish up, we'll be playing another music.
Okay.
Okay. just to, I guess, you know, sending everyone home, and yeah. How's everything?
It's a lot to get through.
A lot to get through.
Yeah, a
No
lot of
worries.
stuff.
Well, if you have any question as we go through,
Yeah.
please let me know. Okay. But what we can do is maybe on the day when you come in, I'm happy to run you through again on that day, just on that morning.
Yeah.
Okay, just to run everything through with you. Okay. Radio. So move on to the burial service. As I said, the gravesite is only across the road from the chapel, so everyone will be invited. And then just before everyone arrive, there will be music playing there at the on the gravesite. Okay, where we'll be doing the burial service, and then I will be doing the introduction again. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming as such. And then we'll be doing the reflection. Okay, that reflection again, basically it's a last moment, you know, for everyone to pay their respects and celebrate the life of Mildred. Okay, that's when another slow music will play in the background. Okay, then we've got the reading here again, which is as we discussed before, you've got the other poem that perhaps you can read in that section as well. Okay. And then that's then the committal will begin, and that's when you know, the casket will be prepared to be lowered down. All right. Okay, that's the last moment. If there was anyone that would like to come up and, you know, come and say a few words or say the last goodbye to Mildred, okay, that's an opportunity for everyone to come and do that. Okay, and as the casket has been lowered down, the last music will be played, and, you know, pay your last respect, and then that's the end of the ceremony. Okay. Yes, so that's you know, that's the whole ceremony rundown, just to give you a bit of an idea. I'll leave this with you, Sarah, just for you to have a look through. If you have any questions, you know, feel free to give me a call. All right. Are you prepare your speech?
No, not yet. Didn't have much time. We had my family come over yesterday, so I didn't have much time. So definitely put some things down.
Okay. So as I said, the ceremony will take roughly about an hour, but because we got the burial, let's add another half an hour into it, so it's about an hour to an hour and a half. Okay. So it should finish before 12 o'clock. Okay. Are you planning the wake after that as well? Get together?
We are, but we haven't decided like where we're gonna do it. So would you be able to help us, or?
I can give you some of the location. I can send that through to you after. But at the chapel in Mount Gravatt, they have also coffee and tea afterwards as well. You know, that's if you want to just keep it small. So you can, you know, get together after, just when we finish the burial service.
Is that like an extra cost, or is it?
No, that's included already in, you know, with the cost of the funeral. Okay, so it's more like a complimentary. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, I thought I'll have to ask this, even though I know you communicate fine and everything today, but you know, in case you are having difficulties of, you know, getting there, you know, as part of the White Lady funeral home, they've got a courtesy service or a mourner car as well that can offer taking you there if you needed extra help. Okay, just let us know. Just let either give myself or Derek a call. Okay, because you would like for me to do the eulogy part,
Yes.
and that's really important part as I, walk everyone through, memories of Mildred and about her life and her career and what she was like. So I'll do my best to describe that in the most memorable way and so obviously we'll be need a few details from you. You obviously been best friend with Mildred for a really long time. Yeah. Okay. So Mildred's parents' name?
The dad, Damien.
Okay, Damien.
Yeah. And Kim.
And Kim is
the mother.
Mother. Wonderful. Do you know their occupation?
Damien was a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damien's doctor. Yep.
And Kim, nurse.
Was a nurse as well. Okay. So same in industry, huh?
Yeah.
So how old were you when you knew Mildred?
I think we were around 22.
22?
So yeah, I think, that's when we started uni.
In university?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Mildred, husband?
Yes, Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, and...
He's not with us, unfortunately. He passed away, I think, 10 years ago now.
10 years ago? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's thesis as well. 10 years ago. Any children?
No children. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. I have to say, it's really, you're a really kind-hearted person and, such a good friend for doing all this for Mildred. That she don't have her, her family anymore.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
She's sad, but...
Yeah. It's, you're such a good friend and I'm sure Mildred will be, if she can hear it, if she can know this, she would greatly appreciate what you've done. Okay, and do you know if Mildred has any siblings?
Yes, she has 2 older brothers.
2 older brothers, yeah.
Ricky and John.
Ricky and John, yeah.
And 2 younger sisters. So Stephanie and Anne.
Okay. 2 younger sisters.
Yes.
Stephanie and Anne.
Big family, hey.
Big family, yes. Sort of changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, people seems to have a lot of children.
Yeah.
Where nowadays, often you don't see more than 2. I think.
I agree.
Just with the lifestyle now and everything and affordability as well. Okay, wonderful. So I'll be mentioning that about Mildred just at the start.
Okay.
A little bit of background of her family. So just talk about the father and mother and the siblings.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where she was born? Is she local girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Local girl.
Yeah. In Dara as well?
Dara, yes.
Okay, wonderful. Do you know what she was like at the early life?
Mark mentioned me that she was like outgoing.
Yeah.
Outgoing, outspoken.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
She seems to be like a really fun person to be around with, isn't she? Outgoing, yeah. And do you know when she met Mark?
Mark, I think she mentioned 25.
25.
Yeah.
So that would be when she already started working, or?
She just finished uni.
Oh, finished uni.
We just finished uni. I think we were out on holiday and then they met.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Her education, you mentioned university, so did you know what she graduated in?
Teaching.
Okay, so she was a teacher, was she?
Yeah, primary school teacher.
Okay, yeah, so same as yourself?
Yeah, we did the same, we did the course basically together,
Yeah, nice. Did you happen to be teaching in the same school afterward as well?
No.
Separate?
Separate school, but close by, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We still see each other every weekend, so yeah.
Okay, excellent. So was she a primary school?
Primary school, but then she did do extra courses for high school.
Yeah.
But she did prefer primary school teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so she was a teacher. Did she have any students that would like to come to the ceremony as well? Did you know if they've been informed or?
They called me yesterday. That I think 2 of them are coming as well.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Anything you like to add about her personality and characteristic? And what she passionate about? She like kids and.
Well, she likes teaching, so I guess she likes teaching. Kids.
Sharing her knowledge. Pass on her knowledge to everyone. Yeah.
Just like learning new stuff as well. She likes learning from little kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure kids would love her.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And you got obviously the music that she likes.
Yeah.
And those are the songs that we're going to be playing on the ceremony day as well. Wonderful. And I'll put that as TBC, to be confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, which you will come back to me with
tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. I think is there anything else you'd like for me to include in there as well, Sarah?
For now, I think that's good.
Yeah. So what I'll do is when I get back to my office, I'll draft everything up. Okay. What I'll be speaking as part of the eulogy on the day, and I'll send it through to you, and you can have a look at it. And also the poem as well that you're going to be sending through to me. Yeah.
I've given you one.
Yeah.
So there should be.
Yeah, I've got one here. Yes. Yep.
I'll send you another one.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Do you have anything that you like to display or symbolic, of Mildred that you want to display?
I think a few pictures.
Of her,
yeah.
So you
got
at the front. You got a couple or?
I think we want to put one at the casket.
Yeah.
And at the front of the chapel as well. So
okay.
2.
So 2. Okay. Yeah. No worries. So have you got that for me also, or you want to send that through?
If I could bring it to you.
You want to bring it on the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yep.
So I'll make it at frame as well. Hey.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'll make a note for Derek just so he knows.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can at the chapel. I'm pretty sure they have a photo stand already as well. So if you just want to get it framed and bring it to us on the day, all right? I'll make that note. So have a talk with Derek.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem at all. Any children will be attending? Do you know the ceremony?
I think there would be a couple.
There might be a couple. Okay, no problem. Well, the good thing about the chapel in Mount Gravatt is they've got a quiet room for kids. So it's a room where the kids can go in and keep themselves busy.
Yeah.
Because I know on the day there will be a lot of mixed emotion, and we don't want kids to be there's a room for them to that they can play toys. Okay. Perfect. I think we pretty much went through everything. Okay. Any question that you have?
It's a lot to go through.
A lot to go through.
That's good.
It is. It can be quite overwhelming at this stage. But feel free, as I said, feel free to give me a call at any time. All right. Now, lastly, I also wanted to just quickly mention as well. I know you're in perfect state, but you did mention a little bit at the start that you're a little bit stressed out. There are a grieving support service in your local area available as well.
Okay.
I have done a quick research just before I come to see you, and it happens to be one of the one of the organisations that I have worked with in the past,
Okay.
and I've referred a few people to them,
Okay.
which is called Blue Care.
Yeah.
They offer a free grieving support service,
Okay.
so to help you overcome any stress or any grief that you may be facing with. It's something that I personally like to raise the awareness of that.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is best to speak out and and seek for help if you are going through that situation, that stage. All right, so I'll give this for you with the information. Okay, feel free to give him a call, and all right, they'll be able to help you out, Sarah. Wonderful. So we've got everything. Just before we finish off, just wanted to reconfirm that you'll come back to me with the music
and the poem.
Okay. And also you'll be doing yourself. You will prepare a speech for that day as well. Okay, wonderful. All right, perfect. I think I've got everything. I'll have this poem. I've got one here. You want to send me the other one?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Perfect. I think that's pretty much it, Sarah. This is my card with my contact details.
Okay. Yeah.
Feel free to give me a call anytime. Okay. And when I say anytime, it's anytime as a professional funeral celebrant, we do understand that this difficult time, people need extra hand and extra support, and I am one of the people that would love to put my hand up to help you and guide you through this.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. That's it. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.
And we'll be in touch.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.